Today we are headed to the Columbia River Gorge, where there's a great number of spring creeks that are flowing from the mountains. This allows for some amazing hiking, and it is said that the Columbia River Gorge presents the greatest concentration of high waterfalls in all North America. On this hike we were blessed with the beauty of Horsetail Falls right at the trailhead, which is one of the 4 waterfalls that we'll get to see on this hike. This hike is a 4.5-mile round-trip trek through waterfall country, headed to a place called Triple Falls. It is located off the historic Columbia River Highway, just 0.7 miles east of Multnomah Falls. You may notice that at the trailhead there is no information about Triple Falls, but trust me, it's up there. Now it is time to go on a journey, up a few switchbacks traveling roughly 0.4 miles to Upper Horsetail Falls. This trail is best hiked year-round because each season brings a new look. However, some say it's best done in July due to the number of wildflowers. Once you turn a corner, you will see this great view of Horsetail Creek and a wonderful basalt cliff waterfall known as Upper Horsetail Falls, which is a popular turnaround spot, especially if you have children. One of my favorite features on this hike is being able to go under the cliff overhang, as it is a great place to feel the power of this waterfall. On warmer days, you may even love the feeling of the spring trying to cool you off. However, please be advised that this waterfall is extremely powerful, and I strongly recommend not going directly under.
Well, we've reached the upper section of Horsetail Falls, and as you can see, it looks like the water is just shooting out of the basalt rock. It's really an amazing experience to walk behind the falls here. It's almost like a deafening noise of the water coming from above, but it's really quite an experience.
On your way up to Triple Falls, about 3/4 of a mile past the trailhead, you come to some really great spots on the trail where you have some amazing vantage points of the Columbia Gorge. One of my favorite things on this trail is the view that you get of Beacon Rock, which is right behind you. Today's kind of a misty day, but it's really gorgeous when you have a clear day or in the fall. The colors are just amazing here. After you've taken the Columbia River Gorge, continue to follow the trail into the forest. You'll pass a beautiful mossy rock face, which may be drizzling with some water. It is now time for the trail to get a bit more difficult. This is due to the several switchbacks going down and up Oneonta Gorge. However, it is nothing a little dog couldn't handle. This area is known for its amazing geological formations, which attract many visitors each year. We'll explore the lower gorge on another day. Once you get to the bottom, you'll approach a bridge that crosses Oneonta Creek. This allows you to gaze upon the 3rd waterfall in this hike, called Oneonta Falls. Just after the bridge, you'll approach a sign. At this point, you can either explore the lower part of the gorge or head up to Triple Falls. Here, we are going to take a left and travel up a few more switchbacks that can get a bit rocky. However, the views of Oneonta Creek should help motivate you to keep going. It is now time to hit the final stretch, gaining some elevation before you approach a small trail that goes off to the left. Head down this trail and you'll approach the main attraction, Triple Falls. This waterfall speaks for itself, and the bridge in the distance makes for a great accent. Once you start crossing the wooden bridge, you may notice that the creek forms many great pools, which I hear is a great place to bring kids on those hot summer days. Just across the bridge, you'll notice several places that are great for picnicking. The trail also continues on, connecting up with many other trails and more great views of the gorge. But for now, we're going to head back to view Triple Falls just a little bit closer. As we cross this log that has fallen, please be advised to be extremely cautious if you're going to do this. It can be very slippery and dangerous, especially on those rainy days. However, this is a great spot to see the waterfall just a little bit closer. From here, if you look across the gorge, you will notice the main viewing spot of Triple Falls. This is where a lot of people take pictures, so try not to stay here too long. It is now time to end this week's story and head back home. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, try to create your own second stories by exploring Oregon.
Gunnar